morning. Welcome to Yoga with Katie. Focusing on the core and legs. Let's come to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes for a moment. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Remember, hold breath. One more breath, and we're going to slowly open up eyes. Inhale, your arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Front hand on the opposite shoulder, back hand around your waist. Turn and look at the back, turning the neck as well. Inhale, center, lengthening the spine. Exhale, turn and hug yourself. Now we'll repeat this a few times. So inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twist and give yourself a hug. Inhale, center, lengthening. Exhale, twist. Opposite hand on the opposite shoulder. Back hand around your waist. Massaging internal organs. So one last set. Inhale, center, lengthening. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Slowly come back to center. We lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to bend. Coming into a side bend. How about this crescent moon? Chin is away from the body, looking up. Inhale, center, lengthening. Exhale, bend. Now we're going to repeat this. Inhale, center, turn long, exhale to bend. See if you can bend a little bit more. Slowly come back up. And then go to the other side. And we're going to slowly come back to center. One last one. Slowly come up. Lengthening. Exhale to bend. Coming back to center. And down by your side. Hands on the thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the neck next. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand, guys, on the head. Lengthening, stretch. One more breath, and we're going to go to the other side. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand, guys, upon the head. Stretch. Release any tension that you may have in the side of the neck. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Inhale, center, exhale, turn over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Slowly come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Come back to center, stretching out the shoulder next. Right arm up and across. Pull back. Creating resistance. Looking forward. And release. Same arm up. We lengthen. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Tricep stretch. Chin up. Looking forward. And release, shake it out the other side, arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, looking forward. And release, same arm up, we lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide that one, tricep stretch. If you can bind hands behind you, go ahead, binding hands behind you. And release it. Shake it out. And we're going to come to a torso turn, starting out a small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, go the other way, reverse. Clutching all four corners of your space. we're going to slowly come back to center to release. Inhale, your arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, go bow down. Walking the fingers forward. Elbows off the mat. Shoulders relax. Forehead down. Chin is away from the body, so we're not dropping the head down. Neck and spine in one straight line. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly walking the hands back. Coming into a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat. Neutral spine. When you're ready, we're going to go into cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do this a few times at your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. 2 more times. And one last one. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Take an inhale to center, exhale to overlook the right hip, squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Inhale, center, exhale to the left, forming a C shape in your spine. One more set. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Now we're going to slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side. Coming into arm balance, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down, core strong, looking down. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we're going to turn and grab on the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Try your best. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky. Back toes down. Reach and stretch. Engage your core abdominal muscles. We're staying here for 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we'll turn and grab hold of the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. From here, we're going to do a modified push-up. Cross your ankle, doesn't matter which one is on top. Tuck the elbows by your side. When you're ready, we're going to lower down for 5. Only lower as much as you're comfortable. You don't have to go all the way down. Once you're done, slowly, slowly come up. Reverse the cross of your ankle, and we're going to do another 5. Elbows lower than the shoulders. Once you're done 5, come back and sit back into a child pose. Release any tension that you may have in your wrist. Lengthening the spine, massaging internal organs. One more breath, and we're going to come forward again. Come down on your forearms, interlace the finger in front of you. So come on your stomach first, elbows within shoulders range. Come up on your tippy toes, not sticking the bottom, not sagging, sliding forward, backwards. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. Engage your core abdominal muscles. Try your best. One more breath. Slowly bring everything down. And we're going to set ourselves up for forearm plank. I'm bending my left arm parallel to the top of the mat. Make a fist. Lower the hip down onto the mat. Bottom leg straight. Top leg bend. Grounding the baby toe side of the bottom foot. Now we can practice lifting the hip off the ground first. So do it about 5 times. Be mindful of anyone who has wrist, elbow, shoulders issues. And on the last one, we will stay up, top arm up. Reach for the sky, looking up. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. And we're going to transition to the other side. So come lie down the other side, bending the right arm, make a fist, parallel to the top of the mat. Bottom leg straight, grounding the baby toes out the bottom foot. Top leg, bring it close to your body. And we're going to practice lifting the hips off the ground. So we're using our powerful core abdominal muscles and the legs to lift ourselves up. When you're ready, we're going to come up, top arm up. Reach for the sky, looking up. Just be careful if you have any shoulders, elbows, wrist issues. When you have enough of this, slowly, slowly come down. From here, we're going to get ready to come up. So meet you in down dog. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes. Lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Feel free to walk the dog out. Now we're going to go a little bit faster, going into a mountain climbing position, alternating, bending your knees, pushing the mat away, lifting the hips high, high up. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the heel down, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale to lower the heel back down. One more time. Inhale, up on toes. Big, big stretching of the toes. Exhale down. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Wrists underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the heels. Exhale to down dog. We're going to repeat this a few times. Inhale, come forward to plank, not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale to down dog. One last one. Inhale, come forward to plank. Strong arm, strong core. Exhale to down dog. Slowly walk forward, coming into a forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front, legs are hip width. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Hip bones above ankle bones. Not sticking the butt out. Slightly bend the knees if needed. If you have tight hamstring, let the blood go the other way for a moment. So be mindful that head is below heart. So if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. Lengthening the spine. One more breath. We're gonna get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Once you come all the way up, we're gonna go back bend to counter. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Neck goes down towards the floor. Shoulders and hips are level, so we're not pushing the hips forward. Chin is away from the body. Looking up. Opening up the lung, heart, chest. Helping people with breathing related issues. And also stimulating thyroid gland by lifting the chin up and head back. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into a goddess. So we're going to step our leg about 3 feet apart. Toes are pointed out. Hands up by your chest. Palm facing forward. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Slightly tuck the toes in to protect your back. Don't push the knee beyond the toes. Slowly, slowly rise up. Take a breath here. We're going to sink back down. Lifting the right heel off. Release. Left heel up. And release. Lifting both heel up. Find your center of gravity. Not leaning forward. Strong arms, strong core. Work the legs. Try your best. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly come down. Lunging side to side. Arms out in T, shoulder height. One leg bend, the other leg straight. Once again, don't push the knee beyond the toes. Hands on waist, dropping the shoulder in. Come back to center, bring your hands to heart center. And we're going to get low again. See if you can come a little bit further down. Point the toes up to the ceiling, stretching our hamstrings. Try your best. Now the other heel may be off the ground, so that's okay. Holding on to the mat for support. And we're going to walk to the other side. Point the toes up to the ceiling, stretching our hamstring. Walk the heel down on this foot. Now we're going to keep going, walking from one side to the other side. Take your time. Go at your own pace. One last set. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Hands on waist for support. Getting ready to come up. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. And then heel toe, heel toe. Bring the legs together. Shake it out. And we're going to get ready for our sun salutation. So top of your mat. Big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always. Inhale your arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on chin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat. Stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tuck your elbow by your side, come down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, shoulders relaxed, eyes looking up. Exhale, you can fall back on your knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread out your fingers. Middle or index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Release the head down. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, come back up to standing. Back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into mountain pose. We're going to keep going. Inhale your arms up, upward salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. And we're going to step back into plank. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga is all one breath. Elbows lower than the shoulders. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Lifting the hips high, high up. Pushing the mat away. Coming into low lunge on the right side. Inhale, right foot forward towards the right hand. Left knee on the mat. So if you have knee issue, feel free to use your knee pad, towel, cushion to support the knee. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Engage your arms. Eyes looking up. Place your palm together. Release index finger. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink. Slide back bend. Looking up. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. One more breath. Slowly come back to center. Left hand down. Right arm up. Reach for the sky. Looking up. Slowly, slowly release the top arm. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of the foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the right hip more. So listen to your body on this one. If this is too much for you, ease up. Those who can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Chin is away from the body, so we're not dropping the head. Always keep your spine and your neck in one straight line. Now we are slowly, slowly pushing ourselves back up. Heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. So turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. The more advanced student, feel free to come up on the back toes. Lifting the heel high, high up. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release. Hands on mat. Make your way to the back of the mat. As a matter of fact, we're just gonna walk forward backwards a few times. Stretching out the hamstrings. Two more times. One last one. Now this time we're going to sit back onto the heels, so we're going to point the front toes up. If this is where you are, stay here. If you can come sit down, go ahead. If you cannot sit on the ankle, just sit down. So this is modification. Inhale the left arm up, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest, holding on to inhale the left foot or toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale the lengthen, exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Then the chest, stretching out the hamstring. If this is too tight, slightly bend at the right knee. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. From here, we're gonna go into the boat pose. So straighten out both legs, bend your knees, lift your feet off the ground. We're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg up. If you like, you can release, coming into our V-sit. Don't lean back too much. Core is strong. Feel more breath here. Try your best. And slowly, slowly release. Now we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So we're going to do a flow. Make your way to the top of the mat. Hands on mat. Stepping back. We're going to come forward to plank. Lower down. Control your movement. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Stay in up dog for a moment. A more extreme back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale. Look at the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Shoulders are external rotation. Elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. And we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So left leg up. And we're going to step forward. Lower the right knee down. So move your knee pad, towels or cushion to the other knee. Stabilize yourself first. And then arms up. Holding on to your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Engage your bye-bye fat. Shoulders relaxed down. Eyes looking up. We're not tipping the head back. Just eyes looking up. Place the palm together. Release index finger. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend. Looking up. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly release. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Turn and look at the back. One more breath. Slowly release. Right hand down. Left arm up. Reach for the sky. Open up the fingers. Looking at the top thumb. Slowly release the top hand. Place both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming on the baby toe side of the foot. So the edge of the foot, rocking forward, backwards, side to side to open up the left hip more. If you can come down on your forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead, more intensity here. If this is too much for you, please push yourself back up to the hand level. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly release, pushing yourself back up. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Still 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Get ready for the twist. Turn the body to the left side. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. If you can come up on the back toes, lift the heel high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. You can stabilize yourself by placing the right hand on the mat. One more breath. And we're going to slowly release the top hand, dropping the right knee down. Now we're going to slide forward, backwards, 5 times, stretching out the left hamstring. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Two more times. One more. Now this is where you add, stay here. If you can sit on your heels, go ahead. Modification, come sit down. Inhale the right arm up, lengthening. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Stretching out the left hamstring. Ankle joint. Opening up hip joint. Stretching out the ankle as well. Lengthening the spine. Slowly, slowly release. Now we're going to bring the back leg out. Straighten out the legs. Getting ready for the boat pose. Get the fleshy part out from your butt. Bend your knees. Come up on your tippy toes. When you're ready, lift the feet off the ground. Holding on for support. Staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg. Release the arms. Don't lean back too much. Engage your core abdominal muscles. Continue to work your legs. Just a couple more breaths here. And slowly, slowly come down. And we're in our staff pose. So I'm going to swing my leg forward so you can have a better view. Staff pose. Get the fleshy part out from your butt. Hands by your side. Shoulders relax down. Taking a couple of calming breaths here. We're going to slowly lift the right leg off. Just a couple of inches. Lower down. Left leg up. Lower down. Keep going. Don't round the back or drop the head. Stomach and chest proud. Engage your core abdominal muscles. You can feel your quadricep, the thigh muscle, calf muscle, hamstring, your ankle, entire leg is working together on this one. Now, when you're ready, we're going to lift both legs off the ground. So we generally lean back a little bit, but not too much. You can continue to hold on or let go. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release everything down. Bounce it out. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Get ready for double leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up, re-lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Hold it onto any part of the feet, the legs, or release the hands down. Feel free to use your yoga strap here. If you need your strap, not yanking yourself to come down. With every inhale breath to lengthen the spine, exhale is the movement. So we lower the stomach a little bit closer. Neck is long, spine is straight. Slowly, slowly coming back up. And from here, we're gonna go into a wide leg. So we're gonna practice one leg at a time first. So my left is your right. So I'm gonna bring this leg closer. Grab a hold of the big toes. The other hand, grab a hold of the ankle. Inhale, up. Exhale to open. Stomach and chest proud. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching out inner thighs as well. Slowly bring this leg back to the center, lifting it up a little bit higher. And we'll bring the other foot off the ground, balancing on your sitting bones. Slowly, slowly release. Switching side. So the bend neck, bring it close to your body, grab a hold of the ankle. The other hand, grab a hold of the big toes. Inhale up. Exhale to open. Only open to where you're comfortable. Opening up hip joint. Stretching out inner thighs, hamstring. And we're going to slowly bring this straight leg back to the center. Don't let go. Lifting it even higher up. Bring the other foot off the ground. Balancing on the sitting bones. Slowly release everything down. Now we'll try to lift both legs off, coming into a wide leg. Set yourself up. Grab hold both toes. Inhale up, stabilize yourself. And then we're going to open up into a wide V shape. Engage your arms and your legs. Don't lean back too much. Balancing on your sitting bones. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the legs together and release. Very good. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to windshield wiper. So keep your knees bent, legs are hip width, hands behind you, facing the same way as your feet. And we're going to drop the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hips can come off. Slowly drop them to one side or open up. But stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Quadricep hip joint. Look at the opposite side. A little bit of discomfort. So know your range of motion. If this is too much for you, you can ease up. Now slowly, slowly pushing yourself up, back up. Now this is like a 1990. Your knees are bent. And we're going to fold down to the side with the front knee. One more breath, and we're going to slowly pushing ourselves back up. And we're going to windshield wiper a couple of times. Release any tension that you may have. And we're going to open up and drop the knees to the other side. So it's like forming a 90 degree. So you adjust the angle. If this is too much for you, make sure the butt stay down. The stretch is here, quadricep hip joint, looking at the opposite side. So the back hand, my fingers are facing the same way as my body. A little bit of discomfort. One more breath, and we're going to slowly pushing ourselves back up. And we're going to lean towards the side with the front bend knee. Coming down on your forearms. One more breath. Slowly, slowly pushing yourself back up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Release any tension that you may have. Coming to one leg forward bend. Left is your right. Point your toes up to the ceiling, sitting up tall. Inhale your arms up. We lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge forward. Leading with the chest. Grow longer. Holding on to any palm of foot, legs. With every inhale breath, to lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower the stomach a little bit more. Neck is long, spine is straight. One more breath and slowly come up. Coming into seated twist. Bring the band leg on the outside of the straight leg. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Opposite arm, opposite. So on this side, do modification. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Don't lean back too much. Overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck as well. Front arm can create resistance by doing stop sign hand. Pray your hands, any variation you like. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. One more breath. Slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and the oblique, the side of your body, this area. Slowly, slowly, come back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times, and repeat on the other side. One leg forward bend, set yourself up. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale your arms up, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, we hinge, grow longer. Holding onto any part of the leg, foot or toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. So when you come down, stomach come down first. Chest, that is the last thing. Slowly come back up, and we're going to come to seated twist. Bring the band leg on the outside of the straight leg. If you like to bend the bottom leg, both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to your body. Sit up tall. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine, wrap around your waist. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands, any variation you like. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. One more breath, and return to the other side. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly pushing ourselves back up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to transition to come lie down on our back. So take water before you lie down. And if you like, we can rock and roll. So just give me a moment. I'm going to have a sip of water. Come to the top of the mat. If you want to go rock and roll, bend both knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Use your momentum to rock forward, backwards. Massaging the entire spine and entire back. When you have enough of it, we're gonna slowly release. So take your time to come lie down on the mat. Bend your knees. Your spine will automatically release. You can push the lower back down to the mat and release and creating a natural curve. So we'll do it a few times. Push the lower back into the mat and release. Couple more times. Push the lower back and release. One last one. Push the lower back down onto the mat and release. Now next one, we're gonna set ourselves up for the bridge pose. So we need a natural curve in your lower back. Bend your knees. Feel free to place a block between your thighs. Walk the heel, close your fingertips. When you're ready, press firmly on the mat. On the inhale, lift your hips up and lower down. Strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to support your spine. So bridge pose is a good one to do. We engage our core abdominal muscles, our quadricep, and our glutes. So in other words, we are strengthening the core abdominal muscles. Your thighs and your butt are firm, but not to the point of cramping. Continue to squeeze your block. Now, we're gonna come up on our tippy toes. So inhale, up on tippy toes. Arms up above the head. Exhale, lower everything down onto the mat. So we're gonna keep going. Inhale, arms up, toes up. Continue to squeeze your abs in tight. Exhale, lower everything down. So keep going. Strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles. If you want to do exhale up, that's perfectly fine. By squeezing the block, you're engaging your thighs muscle. Anyone who has shoulder issues, cactus arms are fine. Now on the last one, we're gonna come up on our tippy toes, arms up above the head. All the weights in the shoulder, regular weights in the head or neck. Chin is close to the chest, stimulating thyroid gland. And we're gonna stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down, back down by your side. Release the heel back down, one vertebrae at a time. Release the spine back down. And here we can still do a little bit of windshield wiper with the block between your knees. Slowly come back to center. Place the block between your feet. So lift the feet high up, flex the feet, hands behind the kneecap for support. Stretching our hamstrings. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation, improve digestion, sleep quality, stretching our hamstrings. So when you're doing a home practice, feel free to pop your legs up the wall or a piece of furniture and keep it up for a bit longer. Now, when you're ready, we're going to lift the hand chest up, reach for your toes. Exhale to lower the upper body down. So we're going to inhale, lifting the hand chest up, reach for your toes. Exhale down. So continue at your own pace. Try not to carry tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the head down. Arm down by your side. So keep the legs up to the sky. Take an inhale to center. Exhale, bring both legs to the right side. 1 to 2 o'clock. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. 10 to 11 o'clock. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Slowly come back to center. One more side. Control your movement. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Take a breath here. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of leg lift with your blocks between your legs. Now we're going to slowly release. First round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees. Lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Second round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Catch your breath here, one last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop it. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, stay here. You can feel your core down the muscles, your leg, your quadricep are all working together in this one. Try your best. Legs are 1 foot off the ground. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly release everything. So release your block. Bounce your legs a few times. Release any tension that you may have. Coming to ride bicycle. So bend your knees. Release the spine down. Bring your legs up. You can ride high bicycle, low bicycle, one knee bend, the other leg straight. Control your movement first. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, hands by your ears or behind your head, opposite elbows, opposite knee. Go with your own breath. Let's do another 3, 2, 1 last one. Slowly release everything down. Bend your knees, wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side. Coming into big circular motion, covering the big area, massaging the lower back, and sacrum. Knee to chest also help people to relieve back pain. Go the other way. Slowly come back to center, lift your leg up to the sky. Coming into a happy baby. You can place your hand on the bottom of your feet. Inner arch, outer arch, or holding on to the big toes or any part of the legs. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpit. Rocking side to side. Massaging the entire spine, entire back. Open up hip joint. Slowly come back to center. Open up your legs in a big V. Grab a hold of the big toes or any part of the legs. And you can continue to rock side to side. touching down on the floor if you like, if you have room. Opening up hip joint, stretching out inner thighs. Slowly come back to center. Keep your legs open if you beg breathe. Release the hands. And staying here for a moment while we're stretching out the inner thighs. Place both hands through the opening between the legs. When you're ready, we're going to lift the hand chest up. We're going to come into setup for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the head down. Bring the legs together. And down the side. And slowly, gently release the legs back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce a few times. When releasing on the right side, wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, we relax the grip. Exhale, draw it closer to the chest or armpit. Left toes are facing the ceiling, so both legs are working. Now we are massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. So be gentle with your body. Don't pump yourself too hard. Right hand on right knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the right hip joint and reverse. Slowly come back to center, lifting the head, chest up, head to knee, lifting the left leg off the mat. If you can grab a hold of the right foot, go ahead. More intensity here. Neck, shoulders, and upper back are relaxed. If you cannot grab a hold of the right foot, don't worry about it. Just wrap your arms around your knee. Slowly release the head down on the straight leg. And we're going to go into spinal twist, right foot on left thigh. Using the left hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. So opposite hand, opposite thigh, right arm out shoulder height, palm facing down. If you want to do palm facing up, that will be fine. Shoulders and shoulder blades are on the mat. Turn and look at the right side of your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support the spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath. I'm going to slowly bring the body back to the center. To release, straighten out the legs, bounce a few times. And repeat when releasing on the left side. Wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Inhale, we relax the grip. Exhale, draw it close to the chest. Right toes are facing the ceiling. Both legs are working. Massaging organs on the left side as well as descending colon. So be gentle with your body. Left hand on left knee. Using a gentle circular motion. Massaging the left hip joint. And reverse. Slowly come back to center. Lifting the hand, chest up, head to knee. Lifting the right leg off the mat. Squeeze. You can stay here. If you can grab hold of the left foot, go ahead. More intensity here. And slowly release the head and the straight leg. From here, we're going to transition to spinal twist. Left foot on right thigh. Using the right hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the top leg if you have room. Left arm out shoulder height. Palm facing up, palm facing down, doesn't matter. Along the shoulder and shoulder blade that's still on the mat. Now you feel the stretch in your lower back muscles, creating spaces between L4 and L5, helping you to relieve back pain. One more breath here, and we're gonna slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Bend your knees. Roll over to the right side. Raise the right arm, using your right arm as the pillow. Come lie down on your side for a moment. And when you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, your arms open. Chin up, head back. Further pinch your shoulder blades, opening up lung, heart, chest. Exhale to close, chin to chest. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One last one. Inhale to open up. Exhale to close. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your positive energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.